Hello, hello, hello. I believe we are live and in living color. Hello, my name is Alston Godbolt, and today I want to either help you launch or start your business using TikTok. Before we get going, I just want to introduce myself and who I am, what I do, what my YouTube channel is about. As you can see on the screen, I create content to help you start generating passive income with affiliate marketing in just 1 hour per day. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to learn a little bit more about affiliate marketing, what it is, how you can profit from it, make money from it, definitely like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification. With that being said, I want to show you and tell you how you can start making money with TikTok. TikTok is the new big thing. It is an incredible opportunity. I like to compare TikTok to YouTube maybe 5, 6, or even 7 years ago when it wasn't as saturated. If you think about it, about 5 or 6, maybe even closer to 10 years ago, when YouTube first got started, it was starving for stars. It needed people. It needed a following. It needed to gain traction. And basically, what it did was it made everyday people like you and me. It turned them into stars. That's why average Joes have 1 million followers. That's where TikTok kind of is right now. TikTok has been around for a few years, and I just want to show you. First, I'm going to show you a few stats. Then I want to show you my analytics, and I also want to talk about some changes that have happened recently. Now, I created a video maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago called "How to Promote ClickBank Products on TikTok." At that time, TikTok was a very different place, and so I'm going to kind of do a comparison, so to speak, to show you how it's changed for the better and maybe some ways that you can take advantage of it. All right, so I am over here on this website called influencermarketinghub.com, and I just want to run through some quick stats with you really quick. I don't want to basically read this because you could read it yourself, but most importantly, I want to show you that the 25% of US users are between 18 and 24. So, depending on the product that you're selling, the product that you're an affiliate for, there is some buying power there. People are spending money, people are leaving the site, they're clicking links, they're going to YouTube channels and Instagram, and there's just a different number of different ways to monetize it, and that you can start gaining traction. You can start building a following. You can start making money online in a variety of different ways. And I want to cover all of that with you. There's one other metric that I wanted to show you. I believe 800 million monthly users are using TikTok in some form. Now, that number is probably going to be inflated just a little bit because we know what's going on in the world. One thing another note that you might want to take note of is TikTok is used by 2 million more women than men. So if you have a product that caters to the female audience, this could be an incredible opportunity for you. I'll link this article in the description if you want to learn a little bit more. I want you to go to this link because I don't want to read this to you, but this is an incredible opportunity if you want to take advantage of something like this. So those are a few different statistics that should get you motivated to start jumping on TikTok. Now, the misconception when it comes to TikTok is that you're going to have to dance and sing and be silly, when in reality, there's a huge market that of people that aren't doing it, and this is going to drive me crazy, so I'm just going to log in. One of the changes that have occurred in the last 3 months is now you can actually get to TikTok through your web browser. Before, you had to download it to your phone or even your iPad or tablet, whatever you had going on. But now you can actually access it through your phone. You can actually set up an account through the phone, and you can measure your analytics. One way that you know that a social media platform is growing is when you start seeing major players, major influencers jumping on. For example, right here on the screen, we have Dr. Phil. He's a pretty important guy if you ask him, and so he's on it. There are a number of celebrities and stars that are on it, and they're taking advantage of this opportunity. But what I want to do is I want to show you my analytics. I want to show you the type of videos that I create and upload so that you don't have to think that you've got to go out and dance. In fact, I've only done one trending video. All of my videos are pretty niche. They mirror what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So if we go over to my analytics here, and again, this wasn't available even a few months ago. I've had, over the last 7 days, I've had 45,000 video views. Now, if we compare that to YouTube, and one thing maybe I'll bring up in a minute is my YouTube analytics to kind of show you the power of TikTok. In fact, I'll do that right now. Over the last 7 days, 45,000 views. I have gained over the last 7 days 1,991 followers, and I've had 721 profile views. That's 721 opportunities for people to check out my YouTube channel or even my link that goes to a landing page. And so as you can see here, this is the type of engagement that I'm getting. Now, one misconception that people are telling you, if you watch any other TikTok video, they're telling you that you need to post between 9 a.m. and 3 or something like that, and then again after 7. What I'm here to tell you is you have to test that for yourself. My video views, the videos that go viral for my channel size, I upload those at about 5 a.m. I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. I look at some random things, and then about 5 a.m., that's when I upload my first TikTok video, and that TikTok video is going to gain most of the views for the day. And so people are going to give you, hey, you need to post between these times, when in reality, you need to test that for yourself because it's going to be different for everyone. But anyway, 45,000 views on TikTok, and I have, if I go to my analytics on YouTube, I am looking at, for the last 28 days, 10,000 views. So it's almost a no-brainer that I would jump over on, and even if I change just the last 7 days, it's almost a no-brainer that I would invest more time into TikTok because I'm getting a better return on investment. So over the last 7 days on my YouTube channel, I've had 2.3 thousand views. But on TikTok, I've had 45,000. And if I do the last 28 days, I can change this here. Hopefully this number increases. 123,000 views over the last 28 days. So this should be proof enough for you, reason enough for you to jump on TikTok and start creating content. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what type of content should you create? And that's a very good question. Let me just show you real quick. Even though I have about 2,000 subscribers right now, that doesn't matter. The subscriber count is not an accurate reflection of how well your videos are doing. If I go over to trending videos, I have, over the last 7 days, this video has 1,000 likes, 28 comments, 236 shares. A 15-second video has 236 shares. And I'm just going to show you what this video is. I don't think there's any music playing in the background. I'm just going to play this. I'll play this real quick. So this is me recording my screen, and I'm just giving quick hits of information. This is a 15-second video, and it has a ton of engagement. The other thing, too, with TikTok, and it's interesting, is there's kind of like a delayed explosion. I don't know if it's because there's so much content being added to TikTok every single minute that they're having trouble actually keeping up and sending it out. But what will happen is I'll get maybe 200 views in the first couple hours, and then like 3 or 4 days later, I'll see a video go up to maybe 10,000 views. There's a delayed explosion there. So what I'll do here, this is the last 7 days. Another video that has gotten a ton of likes is this video here. It has 605 likes, 6 comments, and 76 shares. Again, this video is me recording my screen and talking over it. I think it's something, how to make $100 per day with doggy pictures. I have a picture of a dog that's going to get everyone's attention. I have Instagram, and people are engaged. This is the extent of my interaction. It takes me about 15 minutes per day to create 5 videos. When I get up in the morning, I, again, look at some random links that I have, and then I save my videos. I create 4 or 5 videos, and I save them, and I release them throughout the day. And that works for me because right now we're homeschooling our kids, and I don't have time to sit in front of a computer or sit in front of my phone and create videos. And the other thing I want to show you, if I go to my videos, let's see, let me see if I can go to let's go to my profile here. Within my profile, I have been testing a few different ways to see what works best. I've actually stepped up my editing game. As you can see here, some of my videos are simply just me pointing my iPhone right at the camera and recording. Some of these other videos are doing very well. For example, this video right here I actually made with my editing software. I use ScreenFlow. I'm just going to mute that here. And it's basically me doing a stepped up version of the videos that I was doing before. And I'm showing people how to become an affiliate for Sprizzy. Now, I want to make sure that I let you know that this is more than just affiliate marketing. You can do this with any video. You can do this with any any niche. If, let's say, for example, you're interested or you have a business in real estate, you have a business in construction. I've watched a number of videos about people talking about accounting. Now, how do you monetize that? There's a few different ways. One, you send them to maybe your YouTube channel and they can learn a little bit more about you. You can send them to your website. Maybe you have ads on your website. Maybe you can do some virtual counseling. You can do some coaching that way. Send them to your website. Now, one interesting thing with TikTok is that you need 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers before you can add a website. You actually can't see the website on this on the web page here. You need 1,000 subscribers, and once you do that, you're able to unlock going live, and you're able to unlock adding your website. Now, before I was able to add my website, what I did was I had my link to my YouTube channel, which unfortunately you can't see again on this webpage. And what I did, and you can actually see it in all of my videos, is I actually put a link. I type out a link, as you can see here at the bottom, alstongodbolt.com/TikTok. I put that in all of my videos. And I'll add a call to action at the end of this video. It'll say, go to alstongodbolt.com/TikTok to learn a little bit more about how to start an online business. Believe it or not, people are doing this. They're leaving their browser if they're curious, if you've engaged them enough, they're leaving their app, they're typing that in, and they're going wherever you're telling them to go. This works 100% because I was able to start getting leads, subscribers, and commissions before I even had 1,000 followers. And so what I urge you to do, and everyone's going to be a little bit different when it comes to this, and here's a few tricks of the trade that I want you to be aware of. What I recommend is you set up a redirection like I have. It's branded alstongodbolt.com/TikTok. It can get redirected. It's a little bit easier to remember. Other people are putting in shortened URLs like bitlinks. If you know anything about internet marketing, bitlinks are pretty huge, and people are putting in like bit.ly/TikTok or whatever it is. In my opinion, and this is just a personal preference, adding in a redirected URL works a little bit better. It's a little bit more memorable. It's a little bit easier for people to memorize, and it looks a little bit more professional. So if you are going to go this route, what I recommend is add in a website that is a redirect. So alstongodbolt.com/TikTok. If you have a business, let's say Ted's Construction Service, do tedsconstructionservice.com/TikTok if you want them to go to a special landing page. The other thing that I recommend that you do, and I see a lot of people making this mistake, is if you look on my screen here, I have my 5 websites that pay $100 per day. I have that not at the very top, slightly a little bit lower. The reason being, at the very top, there will be a for your page or for you link and a followers link. So people that you follow. If you have your text too high, it's going to be covered up. People aren't going to see it. And if you notice, my alstongodbolt.com/TikTok is off-centered because, again, if you have it right in the middle, depending on how long your URL is, it's going to be covered up. It's going to be blocked off by the buttons that are on the side. So if you look at my page here, this is how I've been able to start getting leads and sales just before I was even monetized. And the beautiful thing with TikTok is, again, it's like YouTube 5-10 years ago when it was a little undersaturated and they were looking for stars. And so it's really easy to create a video. And let me actually show you how you can start finding and start gaining traction and building a following. If I go over to Discover, these are all of the trending topics that are going to pop up. You don't have to do any of these trending topics. People make the mistake that you have to be someone else that you're not. Believe me, I don't sing, I don't dance, I look straight in the camera. In fact, a lot of my videos, I'm not even in the camera in the video at all. I'm pointing my camera directly at the screen and I'm talking over it. What you can do, let me create a video here for you. And again, this is brand new within the last few months. If you just click this cloud arrow button, you can upload. It's at the top right. Let's see if I can move that down so you can see that a little bit. And then where you add captions, that's where you're going to add in hashtags. Now, hashtags are helpful. I'm not going to say they're the end all be all, because you can get discovered without hashtags. And really, what you want to do, and I recommend, and this is just like YouTube, in the beginning, you have to niche down. If you have 0 subscribers or you have less than 1,000 subscribers, I don't recommend that you try and compete for make money. What you should try and do, for example, let's say make money. And the other good thing with TikTok is it tells you how many views this hashtag is received. That helps you if you're getting started, because if you have 0 subscribers, it's going to be very difficult for you to find traction under make money online. What you can do though is you can do make money online and then see what comes up. What I recommend, and again, this is not a hard and fast rule, there really aren't really hard and fast rules when it comes to TikTok, is if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you want to try and target hashtags that have, I would say, maybe less than 250,000 views. The reason for that is it gives you an opportunity to rank and to compete. And as you start gaining subscribers, as you start gaining traction, that'll give you the ability to niche up. Again, this is just like YouTube, this is just like blogging and even podcasting. You want to try and target people that have, you want to try and target hashtags that are very niche down, are very targeted. For example, if I type in affiliate marketing here, if I type in affiliate marketing, that affiliate marketing has 15.6 million views. That's going to be very competitive. That's going to be difficult to gain a little traction. However, if you do affiliate marketing for beginners, that's going to give you much better opportunity. This one, affiliate space marketing, and even spell a few of these words wrong. If you spell affiliate marketing with one F, there are people that are typing that in, and that can give you an opportunity to show up. Now, I don't recommend that you make that the entire basis of your game plan, but it does give you an opportunity to appear where others are not. And right now, there isn't a good software or service that you can go to find relevant hashtags for your size. For example, if let's say you're on Instagram, there are a number of different paid and free services that you can go to, and you can get hashtag generators. What you have to do now is you kind of have to, again, it's like the Wild West. You have to go in, do a little bit of research, do a little bit of trial and error, and you have to figure out what works best for you. So if I go back over to my analytics, I click view on analytics, and if you download the app to your phone, you'll have much more features and much more options. I recommend that you do that eventually. But if I go to content, and that's not where I want to go. If I go to overview, followers, profile, trying to find the days. So one thing that you can see here is you can see who your audience is. And you can actually see where your traffic is from, or the time your traffic is online. So one thing that I found is, even though my followers are online at 9 p.m., it peaks at 7 p.m., I get the most views at 4 and 5 a.m. So this is going out to a wide range of people. What I suspect is happening is that there aren't very many people in the United States that are uploading at 4 and 5 a.m., at least until this video comes out. And so it gives me an opportunity to show up on the For You page, which is basically the page that everyone gets put on when you upload a video. What happens, in my opinion, and this is purely speculation, is obviously later in the day, there are going to be kids that are home from school, parents are off from work, so everyone is on TikTok and everyone's uploading. And so there's just a glut of videos being uploaded at one time, and so you can kind of get lost in the weeds. However, if you upload at 4 a.m., now I'm not saying you've got to change your schedule in order to do that, it's just one way to think about it. If you upload at 4 or 5 a.m., nobody's online, no one's uploading, because I'm here in Wisconsin, it's 4 a.m., 5 a.m. here in Wisconsin, it's at most 6 a.m. in New York, and it's 3 a.m. in Los Angeles. And so I'm basically uploading with 10 or 15 people, and because there's so little content being uploaded at that time frame, it is easier for me to get seen and liked and actually introduced to a new audience. And so let's use a case study here. One thing that I've done, and if you think this isn't going to work for your audience, this is kind of what I want to show you. What I have done over the last few days is, it's spring, it's nice, and so we're looking into outdoor projects. And one thing that I've looked into are like patio construction. And when you do that, it'll continuously show like content. And that's one way you can get discovered. Also, what I recommend too, and you need to test this out for yourself, is you need to upload maybe 3 videos, 3 to 5 videos per day, every single day. The reason why I recommend that you do that is if one person likes your video, they're going to go over to your profile and they're going to look at your other videos that are surrounded. It's very common for one person to like one video and then like 5 of your videos right in a row. So what I recommend that you do is your first few days, upload 3, 4, 5 videos, and then you can kind of scale back. The reason being, as I mentioned, is if someone comes to your video, and I wish I could show you this on this app, but if someone likes one of your videos, they're going to jump over to your profile, they're going to check out all of your other content, and they're just going to like away. They'll probably like 3 or 4 videos right in a row, and it'll show up on your phone that the same person has liked 3, 4, even 5 videos in a row. So the great thing with TikTok is it is very easy to get started. A couple things that I recommend is you stick to your niche. Don't try and get cute. Don't try and do what's outside of you. Also add a call to action. At the end of all of my videos, I always say click the link in the description to learn a little bit more, or go over to my YouTube channel to learn a little bit more. If you don't have an idea of the type of content that you need to do or you should do, go out and do a little bit of research. What are people in your niche doing over on YouTube? What you can do is you can make basically condensed YouTube videos and tell people to go to YouTube or go to your website to learn a little bit more. One thing that I had been doing for a while was 5 ways to make $100 per day. And again, I found that information on a website called Entrepreneur, and I just credit them Entrepreneur in my video so that, I was being honest and transparent and telling people that, this isn't my own idea. But go out, do a little bit of research, repurpose content that you've already created. Let's say you already have an Instagram story out there, you have an Instagram account, repurpose that content because you're exposing yourself to a brand new audience. You're getting in front of a brand new audience. Here's another good one that I have. It was shared 25 times, 2 comments, 5 websites to make $100 per day. And again, with this one, I am testing using a higher level of editing. I'm using ScreenFlow in this one, and it's 1080p, so it takes up wide, but not necessarily tall. And as you can see in this video, I add a call to action, and I show people how to get to my website. This is really all you need to do. Find a topic that you want to discuss. It could be, let's say you are, let's say you work in real estate. You could say 5 misconceptions of new homeowners, or 5 things people forget to check when they're buying a house. If you do this, you are going to get people that are interested, the 18 to 24 crowd that's interested in buying a house, that maybe they're interested and they maybe are 6 months away from buying a house. They want to buy a house. They want to learn some of the tips and tricks. And then you add a call to action. If you are a realtor and you have a license in multiple states, you can tell them to check out my website or check out my YouTube channel to learn a little bit more about learn a few more tips and tricks about real estate. Again, this can work in any niche. What I recommend is you do kind of like the best of 5, the best of 3. Do listicles is what they're called. And I recommend odd numbers. For whatever reason, odd numbers seem to capture people's attention. For me, 5 is a good number because it takes up maybe 11 seconds of the video, and I can do the other 4 seconds, 5 seconds as a call to action. Most of my videos are either step-by-step guides on how to do something, like one of my biggest videos is how to make $100 per day with transcription. And with that video, I show them step by step. I show them the website that they need to go to. I show them how to sign up. I show them how to do it faster, so using Google Docs and typing faster. And that video is huge. If I go to trending videos over the last 7 days, I don't know if you can see it, but that's one of my larger videos, and I'm just doing a how-to video that's a very condensed version of a YouTube video. So for research, if you don't know what to do, Go check out your competitors' YouTube channels. Go check out your competitors' blog posts. And if you're going to take from that, make sure that you credit them. You cite your sources. The reason being is it's the right thing to do. So I certainly recommend, if you are just getting started, if you are completely confused with how to get going with TikTok, there will be a link in the description with a free training on how to get started with TikTok. Now, I know it may seem like I'm all over the place, but in reality, that's kind of what TikTok is. 1 minute you're getting a video about someone creating. What was the video I watched? I watched a video about someone making a hammer. And then the next video is about some dad cutting grass or a dad joke or whatever it may be. And then you get another video about a video in your niche. That's kind of how TikTok is. It's all over the place. It's random. But there is some rules and methodology. Now let's talk a little bit about how to monetize it. As I mentioned, you can monetize your channel by adding a call to action directly on the screen. Add a call to action at the end of your videos. You can put a link to your YouTube channel and your Instagram account. Once you get 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers, you can add a link somewhere. What people are doing, what I'm seeing a lot of people do, is they're adding a link tree or mini link. And basically what mini link or link tree does is it sends you to a web page where it has a bunch of different links on one page. I personally don't like that because I see, in my opinion, people will see a bunch of options and they won't pick any, but it's one way for you to start monetizing. So let's say you're an accountant and you're starting off this YouTube channel, and you could send them to a mini link or a link tree webpage, and you could have a link to maybe your favorite YouTube video. You could have a link to your favorite Quicken software, a link to QuickBooks and TurboTax and all of that stuff. You could become an affiliate for those products, and if they click on the link and buy the product that you're recommending, you get paid a commission. That's basically what affiliate marketing is in the nutshell. And this can work for any niche. What you can do is, let's say you sell makeup. You can have a link to your makeup line. If you are selling Amway products, you could have a link to your Amway store, your Teespring store. Teespring is a print-on-demand shipping, t-shirt print-on-demand. They do other things as well. But if you're looking for different ways to monetize your TikTok channel, you can send people to a Teespring link where they buy your apparel. Maybe they buy a special iPhone case with your face on it. These are all different ways that you can monetize it. You can send them to a relevant product. Let's say you have a dog niche. You're creating content about dogs and puppies. What you can do is send them to a mini link where it has a bunch of different links for dog resources. Maybe there's a doggy training guide. Maybe there's leashes that you recommend for collies. Maybe there's a special treats that you recommend. Those all can be affiliate links where you make money when people click on the link and they buy the product. And that's basically, I keep saying basically, but this is it. This is why, in my opinion, this is why TikTok is incredibly powerful, because you get a ton of exposure and you're creating 15-second videos. Now, videos, in my opinion, it takes anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes to create a video. For me, it takes longer to do the research and then kind of splice it up so that it will work in the 15-second time frame. I read somewhere that the ideal length of a TikTok video is somewhere between 11 and 17 seconds. I try and stay right at 15 seconds. You can make a minute-long video, but I try and make sure that I give them 15-second intervals, and then I try and make sure I do like 11-second introduction, 5 steps, and then the last 3 seconds can be a call to action, and then I move on. Again, the great thing with TikTok is you don't have to be on camera. There are people that are absolutely crushing it, and they all went through this training that I am going to link in the description. Again, if you go to alstongodbolt.com/15 seconds, it'll take you to that free training where you'll get to learn a little bit more about how to start making money with TikTok, how to start building that brand. It'll talk about how to find key hashtags, how to grow organically. The other great thing with TikTok is there's not a lot of paid advertisements. You might get an ad once every few times that you log in, but for the most part, it's all content. And again, there are people large and small on this opportunity. So what I want you to do, and I always try and end my videos with a call to action. What I recommend that you do for within the next hour is leave YouTube after this video, of course, and go and create a TikTok channel. If you already have a TikTok channel, I want you to go out and make a video. Make a video where you're pointing at the screen and you're doing a listicle. You're doing a 5-step process where you're helping somebody. As long as it's within your niche, it's fair game. Also, to make sure that you like, subscribe, ring the bell notification if this video or any other video on my channel has helped you out. So I think that's all that I have for you today. I wanted to thank you for stopping by, watching this video. And if you have any questions in the comment, in the replay below, be sure to leave them. I'll be happy to answer them. All right, so go ahead, jump on TikTok and start making content and start building a fan base that is very undersaturated. This, again, is like YouTube 10 years ago. You guys have a great night.